Earth is a beautiful planet full of wonders. Some of them are man-made and some are given to us naturally. Today we're going to take a look at 25 of the greatest natural wonders of the world. So let's start. Number 1. Grand Canyon, USA. Let's start off our list at number 25 with the Grand Canyon. A drone flies across the walls of the canyon as the sun rises and bathes the rocks in morning colors. Lower third text appears reading Grand Canyon, USA. A voiceover begins. A colossal chasm carved by the Colorado River over millions of years. Number 2. Mount Everest, Nepal, Tibet. Clouds circle around the peak of Mount Everest as seen in this time-lapse. The camera then pans down to show close-ups of prayer flags blowing in the wind on the mountainside. Text appears reading Mount Everest, Nepal, Tibet, the rooftop of the world, towering where the air thins and legends begin. 3. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The camera dives into the water and swims along colorful corals and past schools of tropical fish, turtles, and other sea creatures. Text on screen reads Great Barrier Reef, Australia, a kaleidoscope beneath the waves, home to thousands of species in the planet's largest coral sanctuary. Number 4. Victoria Falls, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Water cascades down the falls in slow motion as rainbows form in the mist. Text on screen reads Victoria Falls, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Known as Mosi-otunya, the smoke that thunders this curtain of water roars with untamed power. 5. Amazon Rainforest, South America. A plane flies overhead as it passes through the endless green canopy of the rainforest. We see a few glimpses of wildlife, including macaws flying through the trees. The river below meanders through the greenery. Text on screen reads Amazon Rainforest, South America. The planet's green lungs pulsing with life from forest floor to canopy. 6. Aurora Borealis, Arctic Circle. The sky comes alive with green and purple ribbons as the Aurora Borealis dances above the clouds. Text on screen reads Aurora Borealis, Arctic Circle. The sky ignites in an ethereal ballet of color, nature's own light show. 7. Iguazu Falls, Brazil, Argentina. The camera pans across a mist-filled gorge, revealing the many falls that plummet into the water below. We get a close-up of one of the falls, known as the Devil's Throat. Text on screen reads Iguazu Falls, Brazil, Argentina, a crescent of waterfalls plunging into endless spray, where rainbows are born daily. 8. Sahara Desert, Africa. The sun rises over the horizon as it illuminates the golden dunes of the Sahara Desert. In the foreground, a small caravan of camels trek across the sands. Text on screen reads Sahara Desert, Africa, an ocean of golden sand stretching beyond the horizon, whispering the stories of millennia. 9. Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring, USA. A drone flies overhead showing the full extent of the Grand Prismatic Spring. Its vivid rainbow hues contrast against the blue sky and green surrounding trees. Text on screen reads Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring, USA, a surreal rainbow born of heat and minerals, glowing at the heart of Yellowstone. Number 10. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Water plunges from the sky and disappears into the jungle-covered cliffs below. This is Angel Falls in Venezuela. Text on screen reads Angel Falls, Venezuela, a silver ribbon of water dropping nearly a kilometer, lost in the clouds of Canama. Number 11. Antelope Canyon, USA. The walls of Antelope Canyon have been sculpted by water flowing through the slot canyon over time. The beams of light pierce through the narrow opening and illuminate the red walls with golden hues. Text on screen reads Antelope Canyon, Menozuza, stone waves frozen in time, painted by floods and light. Number 12. Pamukkale, Turkey. Hot steaming turquoise pools cascade down the hillside. Fluffy white clouds drift across the sky above. Text on screen reads Pamukkale, Turkey. Cotton white cliffs cradling warm mineral waters, a natural spa for centuries. Number 13. Halong Bay, Vietnam. A junk boat weaves in and out of the limestone casts as it sails through Halong Bay. The emerald green waters reflect the puffy white clouds above. Text on screen reads Halong Bay, Vietnam. Emerald waters dotted with limestone sentinels, steeped in legend and serenity. 14. Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina. The massive Perito Moreno Glacier stretches as far as the eye can see. In the foreground, we see the glacier calving into the lake below. Text on screen reads Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina, a frozen river inching forward, groaning and splintering with primal force. Number 15. Bamphan Lake Louise, Canada. A canoe glides across the surface of Lake Louise. The bright blue water reflects the snow-capped peaks of the Canadian Rockies in the distance. Text on screen reads Bamphan Lake Louise, Canada. Mirror still waters reflecting towering peaks, a jewel of the Canadian Rockies. 16. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. The Galapagos Islands are known for their unique wildlife. Here we see marine iguanas lounging on the volcanic shoreline. Text on screen reads Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Living laboratory of evolution, where creatures defy the ordinary. 17. Cliffs of Maha Island. The cliffs of Maha rise 214 meters straight up from the Atlantic Ocean. Below, waves crash into the base of the cliffs. Text on screen reads Cliffs of Maha Island, Emerald Headlands, meet wild Atlantic winds at this timeless western edge. Number 18. Mount Fuji, Japan. Mount Fuji is an iconic symmetrical stratovolcano. Here we see its snow-capped peak, above the cherry blossoms below. Text on screen reads, Mount Fuji, Japan, a solitary giant rising in perfect symmetry, beloved muse of poets and pilgrims. Number 19. Uluru, Australia. As the sun sets, it bathes the monolithic sandstone Uluru in orange-red colors. Text on screen reads, Uluru, Australia, an ancient monolith glowing under desert skies, echoing indigenous heritage. Number 20. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. A series of cascading lakes are nestled in a lush forest. Wooden boardwalks wind through the park, allowing visitors to get close to the waterfalls. Text on screen reads, Plitvice Lakes, Croatia, a stairway of sapphire lakes spilling through emerald woods. Number 21. Zhangjiajie Sandstone Pillars, China. Misty spires pierce through the clouds. This place is known as the inspiration for the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. Text on screen reads, Zhangjiajie Sandstone Pillars, China. Stone sentinels rising like islands in a sea of mist, otherworldly and ancient. Number 22. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The world's largest salt flat stretches as far as the eye can see. After rain, the flat acts like a mirror and reflects the sky above. Text on screen reads, Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia, a blinding white desert that transforms into the world's largest mirror. Number 23. Torres del Paine, Chile. Jagged granite peaks guard turquoise lakes in the distance. The Torres del Paine rises majestically as the sun illuminates its slopes. Text on screen reads, Torres del Paine, Chile. Wind-sculpted peaks guarding turquoise lakes in Patagonia's untamed heart. 24. Kruger National Park, South Africa. A herd of elephants walk across the plains at sunset. Text on screen reads, Kruger National Park, South